Uh, s- so we are in team two. Our topic is Malcolm Baldrige Award. Uh, and I'll start with the introduction. Malcolm Baldrige Award is like the National Quality Award established by the U.S. Congress in 1987 to raise awareness about the quality management and to recognize the U.S. companies that have implemented the quality management systems. So this award is the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. So it has six categories. This award is given to the winners. With the six categories, which is a manufacturing service company, small business, education, healthcare, and non-profit. And the award focuses on five key areas, which is the product and product outcomes, customer outcomes, workforce outcomes, leadership and governance outcomes, financial and market outcomes. And the organization does not receive award for specific product or services. So to receive this award, there are some criteria, and then the organization must have a specific system that is ensure continuous improvement in all the performance in delivering product and or services, provide an approach for satisfying and responding to the customers and stakeholders, and the eligibility criteria will be explained by Sarvesh in the next slides.
If sound கேக்குதா? One second, sound கேக்குதா? Okay. I'll be discussing about the eligibility criteria for applying Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award. Next slide. As we know, this organization is applicable only for participants from the US. And as Roshita already explained, the organization must be entity like which in US, like for example, business, education institution, healthcare organization, and non-profit entities. Also, the recipients are selected based on achievement and improvement in 7 different areas known as the Baldrige quality criteria for performance excellence. So these 7 criteria have been explained below. The first one being leadership. So this criteria basically means that how upper management leads the organization, how the organization leads within the community. So, for example, a leader must be able to take care of all the affairs in inside a community, and he's able to maintain a decorum and an order between each department inside the organization for a better smooth running of the organization. Next comes the strategy. Strategy aims to how the organization establishes and plans to implement strategic directions, and applicants should be demonstrate financial stability and viability in order to show that they're capable to run the process. This basically means that for an organization to be established, they need to have some financial records and some kind of um, uh, help from others in order to run the organization. So they have to provide data for it to the board of examiners in order for them to convince that they can able to establish a organization on their own. Next comes the customers. So this aims on how the organization builds and maintains strong, lasting relationship with the customers. So as we all know that customers are the key for an organization, and without the customer, there isn't a goal to run the organization. So the customer should be treated properly and should be able to satisfy the customer's need and provide them with efficient services when required. Next slide. Next comes the measurement, analysis, and the knowledge. So this aims on how the organization uses data to support key processes and manage performance. So a focus on continuous improvement and innovation is essential. So basically, what this tells is when an organization is being set up, they have to understand the key processes and able to compare themselves with the past works. For example, our organization must compare with an organization which has already done the same work in the past, and able to compare where the infrastructure needs to be firm and strong. And also regular data collection and comparison is the key to development. They also need to provide data relating to this kind of improvements to the board of examiners to be able for them to convince that they are eligible for this award. Next comes the workforce. This aims on how the organization empowers and involves its workforce. So, for improving the quality of workforce by enabling robust solutions are the most important factors for smooth working organization. So, there should be a or what can you say like an involvement between the work and between the employers and the employees. Like they should be able to maintain a smooth relationship, like a mutual relationship with each other. This mainly tells us about how the organization aims to provide them with some kind of leisures that helps them to motivate and focus them in the environment, in the working environment, to make the operations better. Next comes the operations. This aims on how the organization designs, manages, and improves key processes. Organizations are expected to adhere to high ethical standards and practices, and each operation must provide valuable results which accumulates the final product. So whatever the operations which are done by the organization must have some high ethical standards, and also each operation must be of a certain order, and they should be able to provide results with each operations. And these operations are designed and performed in such a way that robustness and efficiency are maintained. And finally, the results. This aims on how the organization performs in terms of customer satisfaction, finances, human resources, supplier and partner performance, operations, governance, and social responsibility, and how the organization compares to its competitors. Like they should, with all the other above criteria, they should be able to produce a good result, and you have to able to compare them with other competitors for them to for the board of examiners to understand that your organization has a better involvement than the other organizations. Also, they must provide evidence for achieving superior outcomes and results in the key performance areas. The next topic will be given by Kamalar.
Uh, We're going to talk about process of application. These steps are involved in the process of application. And get organization. First step is get organized. Engage the entire organization for participation. Appoint a team of experienced senior managers. Second one is create an overall written plan. Convey writing and champion teams for the dedicated study season, and continuously refine and collaborate throughout the writing process, and write the performance results matrix as you go. Emphasis business results. Ensure integration of results and relevant data in the application. Then focus on business factors. Thoroughly outline and refine the key business factors section, and add examiner in understanding the organization strategic approach. Then understand the approach and deployment. Provide detailed description of approach and deployment. Highlight organization wide goal alignment. Next page. And then understand the scoring for approach and deployment. Consensus driven scoring process. Emphasize the importance of effective deployment, and understand the scoring bands. Comprehensive evaluation for the scoring in the 30 to 40% band. Benchmarking and continuous improvement for scores in the 50% of and 50% and higher band. And understand the integration, linkage and maturity. Showcase the organization as an integrated entity. Emphasis continuously evaluation and improvement. And then remember your audience. Ensure clear, uncomplicated and declarative writing. Adhere to application requirements and effectively convey the data. Finally, learn as much as possible. Engage in local or state-sponsored award programs for valuable learning opportunities. Recognize the significant time commitment with the long-term benefits. This will be taken by Sarvish.
So the past winners of we are going to see the past winners of Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award there. In 2021, there are three winners. The first, Midway USA, which is a company based on service. They mainly operate on the goods related to footwear, apparel, shooting guns, fishing, etc. Because shooting is very much common. Shooting guns is very much common in United States, and the specialty about this company is that it is one of the two companies to get this award thrice in the history of this Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award. They are very well known for their modern management techniques like lean and Six Sigma management, etc. The second one is the Charter School of Santiago. Uh, they are based on the education sector of United States. The main aim of the Charter School of Santiago is to provide a more practical, a more better way of education to today's students. Uh, uh, they operate from 6th grade to 12th grade, so they're more emphasis more on practical learning and day-to-day technology to other with the day-to-day technological developments. etc. Third recipient of this award in 2021 is Mid America Transplant, which is a non-profit organization. They mainly concentrate on organ and tissue communication between the donor and the receiver. Uh, uh, they 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 are very well known for their flawless flawless service for the society in the health sector by communicating regarding the organ donation. They are very well known for their kidney and eye banks, etc. So in year 2020, there were five winners. MESA, which is from small business sector, GBMC from healthcare, Wellstar Body, also from healthcare, AARP, non-profit organization, Elevations Credit Union, which is also a non-profit organization. In the year 2019, there were six winners. Howard Community College, which is from education sector, Advantage Health White Memorial, which is from healthcare sector, Marley Green Medical Center, which is also from healthcare sector, Center for Organ Recovery and Education, which is a non-profit organization, City of Germantown, which is also a non-profit organization. Finally, Illinois Municipal Retirement Fund, which is also a non-profit organization that coordinates the funds for the elderly and retired people in the United States.
So, as we saw, we all of us explained the whole process, the criteria, and the past winners. And as I said in the starting, we saw six categories, which was like basically the non-profit, healthcare, education, and then we saw the past winners based on the six categories who won the awards. And as Sarbesh said, we saw how to apply for a Malcolm Baldrige Award. And as Tamal said, we also saw what are the process of applications that needs to be done in order to get this award. So this is the whole picture of the award in order to get it, to receive it, or what are the needs to get this award. So we would like to conclude it here. Thank you.
Thank you.